But we also have Amar Singh with us. Hi Amar, good afternoon. Tell us, what are you making of the markets at this point of time?
Yeah, very good afternoon. Overall, we are seeing a consolidation, some profit booking coming in the markets, and also not only domestic markets, global investors are also looking at what the Fed chairman Janet Yellen is going to speak at Jackson Hole tonight. So that's one of the factors I think markets are weighing on. And also if you look at global markets, be it Asian markets, European markets, or American markets, we are seeing some consolidation. Markets either waiting for some fresh triggers to get the cues going forward.
Okay, that's the word coming in on the markets, but let's lay it down to recommendations. And Ashish, first to you, what is it that you have on your radar?
We have been recommending this housing finance companies, and within that space I think DHFL is one stock which we recommended in your show last time at around 230, 235 odd levels. The stock is already up 15%, and I think that trend is going to continue within this space. The way they are raising the funds, we are seeing a lot of appetite for most of these names, and within that space Indiabulls Housing Finance is one stock which we are picking as of now. And if you look at the history of this stock, last 2 years it has been consolidating between a broader range of 830 to 650, and today it has hit its all-time high. We have seen a build-up of almost 5 to 6% in terms of open interest addition. Also, if you look at in terms of rollovers data, we have seen a very strong rollovers in most of the housing finance names, let it be DHFL Housing, IBUL Housing, or even LIC Housing Finance. So I think the entire space is going to see a lot of action. We are recommending Indiabulls Housing at this point of time with a stop below 815, and expecting stock to test 875, 880 next 4 to 5 trading sessions.
Oh yeah, the housing finance pack is certainly something that is seeing a lot of action. But Ashish, I think you have another strategy as well on L&T.
Yeah, so if you look at L&T, this stock for last 4-5 weeks has been continuously making a lower top, lower bottom formation. In terms of data, clearly a short candidate where we have seen an aggressive buildup of short positions in last 3-4 trading sessions. Today we have seen an addition of almost 8% in terms of open interest hike. And if you look at in terms of rollovers, most of the capital goods names have seen a short rollovers. Within that space, L&T and BHEL has seen the most aggressive short rollovers. So I think L&T is one stock where we can see another 50 to 60 rupees downside from current levels. One can initiate a short at current levels and use any rise towards 1450 to average on the positions. Keep a stop above 1470, and on downside can expect a target of 1380 levels.
Okay, those are some recommendations coming in from Ashish. Amar, over to you then, and what is it that you would like to suggest to our viewers?
Yeah, the first would be Century Textiles, because what we've seen is that it's been consolidating for past almost 8 to 10 trading sessions, and the resistance were around 685 levels, and that's taken out, and it's currently lying towards 700 mark. And what we're seeing is that overall the trend is definitely positive for Century Textile. It had hit a high of 725 on 9th August, and then prices corrected to 660 levels. So any dip in this stock is a buying opportunity. So the buying level would be for Century Textiles somewhere around 685, 690 levels. The stop loss would be 660, and the target would be 730 levels for Century Textiles. The other stock that one could look at is Hindustan Petroleum, because Hindustan Petroleum, we've seen a significant rally since June, almost from 900 to 1300 levels. It's up almost 45%. And it had hit a high of 1320 levels, currently trading around 1180 levels. So a bounce back can be expected in this stock. So one can look at buying Hindustan Petroleum around 1180 levels with a stop loss of 1158 and a target of 1230 levels.
Okay, those are some picks coming in from Amar Singh. He says there's a buy on Century Textiles and on Hindustan Petroleum as well. Time to get in some of the top movers and shakers in trade on the mid-cap side of the market this afternoon. And for that, we're joined by Tanya Khosla. Hi, Tanya. Take us through the first stock on your list.
Well, Mubina, the first stock on my list is Jaikumar Infra. Basically, in consortium with the China Railway Company, it has signed the pact with the Mumbai Metro for the Phase 3 project worth about 5,000 crores. this pact, remember the LOA was received in July 2016 itself. Now, many brokerages view this as a very positive development, mainly on back of the fact that there was a lot of concerns and rumors within the market over the past week that J. Kumar Infra, this project particularly, might get cancelled, or the project might get suspended, etc. So this comes as a very positive development. Edelweiss maintains a buy stance on the company with a target price of 400. They say that J. Kumar Infra is one of the best plays in terms of playing on the rising metro opportunity in India, and 50% of the order book for J. Kumar Infra comes from this particular project, so that will give it the additional fillip that it requires. And finally, they say that this is their top pick in the entire EPC space, mainly on back of the fact that the company has a very good order book, as well as a very high less debt rather, so a very good net, debt to equity ratio. And finally, the order book visibility looks very robust.
Okay, that's the call coming in on J. Kumar Infra. Ashish would like to know your thoughts. It's locked in upper circuit for today's session, but how would you expect the stock to move?
See, again, I'll say it is very difficult to trade, because there's a lot of action within this stock. We have seen a major correction in last 4-5 trading sessions from 250 odd levels to almost 120-30, and again back to 160 odd levels. So definitely it's a clear avoid from our side. But yes, those holding the positions can continue, because there is a upper circuit in last 3 trading sessions. So yes, one can continue riding the trend. 150 is a positional stop loss, and once it holds, I think stock has a potential to cross 185-190 kind of levels.
All right, that's a call coming in on J. Kumar Infra. But Tanya, Trident on your list. I guess what's Welspun's loss is Trident's gain.
That's right, Mobina. It appears to be, at least, because Target is saying that they are mulling giving the contract that Welspun lost because of the phony Egyptian cotton sheets to Target this time around. They've said that they've not made any decision yet. They are going to be sampling Target's products in the next couple of months, and finally making a decision on the basis of that. Remember, Target had actually terminated Welspun's contract previously on back of the fact that they discovered Welspun was selling them phony sheets, and following that, a lot of other companies like Walmart, JCPenney, Macy's, and Bed Bath and Beyond started, looking at Welspun's products in a different light, and now the company has lost almost 50% of its market cap in the past week.
Okay, that's the word coming in on Trident. Let's get an Amar's view then on Trident. And Amar, over the last 7 days, we've seen the stock gaining as much as 22%. Would you expect the rally to continue?
Yeah, overall, as rightly put, that Welspun's loss appears to be Trident's gain, and we've seen a rally from almost 44 levels to currently trading around 56 levels. So there's been a significant rally. Today also the stock is up by almost 13%. On the upside, if you look at it historically, around 60-62 is the level that the stock would definitely meet with selling pressure and resistance there, because that's a major high for this stock. But overall, yes, the trend is up, so we'll have to see if the trend holds for a day. Then we could see some further upside. But profit booking is advised around 58 to 60 levels on the upside, definitely.
All right, so you can probably book in some profits on Trident is what Amar is recommending. But Tanya, the last stock on your list, ICRA?
That's right, ICRA. Basically what RBI has done yesterday, along with its